I've got a hardware review for you, and I'm going to be reviewing the 26650 Hades clone. This was given to me, and I've been kind of vaping on it for a couple of days, and it's a big mod. It really, really is. But let me just go ahead and let me just try to get into it, okay? Let me go ahead and take my rocket off of it. Alright, so 26650. It's a single 26650 battery. It's got a magnet throw. It's a good solid button. It's got a floating 510. So basically, if you put your Addy on it before you like tighten down your battery or what have you, then it'll sit flush. But the price you pay is for a little gap in where the battery terminal or the firing button goes on it. It's got a magnetic button, which is really cool. Now I had to do some work on this, which is why it was given to me. Basically, the button had it was really, really soft, and you turn it upside down and the button goes. Okay, so so most people who vape off something like that would think, okay, I gotta replace the springs, but I knew I had a magnetic button. So, I popped out inside here. Okay, it's got silver plated contacts. So what I had to do is I had to take out this little I don't know, like insulator or something down in the bottom. And then I had to unscrew the firing button. And when I did, I'm not going to do it here because it's a little pain in the ass to get together. And then I pulled out the magnet. I'm like, okay, well, it's missing a magnet. But what it wasn't missing a magnet. What had happened was, when they assembled, whoever it was, assembled this stupid thing, they had, they didn't reverse the magnets. And magnetic buttons only work if, you reverse the magnets. So the polarity of the magnets push against each other, and that's how you get to throw. So I had to fix that, but that was no big deal. I mean, it was a pain in the ass to pull the magnets apart. I was told this isn't like an H cigar clone. I don't know if it is or not, though. So take it for what it is. This one's black. It's got a texture to the tube, so it's not a fingerprint magnet, and it feels good in your hand. This thing has a really, really good hand feel. I mean, it is big, but it is what it is. It's got this great big lock ring, and the cool part about it is that I can set it just like that and not have to worry about it firing because, sorry about that, and I don't have to worry about it firing because, it's enough of a magnetic throw. It is a little crunchy, and so probably you could kind of upgrade the magnets or something to take out that little bit of crunchiness that's to it. But, all in all, it's pretty cool. And for people who, want to get a 26650, but don't want to have to buy 26650 batteries, while I do not have one, they do make Fastech sells it. And I don't like Fastech. I don't. And I hate to throw anything their way. But Fastech sells an adapter, okay? So, well, what it is, it looks like a 26650 battery, but it's hollow in the middle. So you can take your 18650, slap it up inside of it, and slap it up inside this. Alright, and then you can use 18650s in 26650 mods. So I personally think that's pretty cool. I mean, side by side with my Keen here, the Keen's a little bit taller, with the button extended, It's a light mod without the battery in it, but this feels really, really tiny after using this. I mean, there's a huge size difference there. So it is something to keep in mind that this is not a big boy. This is not something for the small-handed people, in my opinion. Something to keep in mind also with it is this is my personal feelings. Okay, it's a 26650, all right, which pretty much just means that it takes a 26650 battery. And the main advantage that I can tell, it doesn't hit any harder than any of my other mods, and that might just be the battery I have for it. But the battery is like a 3200 mAh battery, okay? So it's like a full 1200 more milliamp hours than my Sony VTC4s. So I get almost twice the amount of usage out of this thing, man. So it is really, really cool. And I really like it. I mean, it's got silver contacts. And if you wanted to upgrade, it's a cheap way to do it. You can get these online for, I don't know, about 40 bucks shipped. I picked this one up, from my brick and mortar. I went in there and I did some work for them. And, I helped reset some stuff that they just couldn't do because it's just one guy down there. And, he gave it to me for doing the work for him. I'm like, cool, it's got a really cool button, man. I really like that button. But, the important question is how does it vape? I misused the Doge, which I just finished reviewing. It doesn't vape any harder than an 18650 battery. Okay, it just doesn't. Because again, you've got to get a battery that puts out more volts, that puts out more amperage to get it to hit any better. And as far as I know, and I just had this thing like a day or two, as far as I know, it's just not out there. There's not a battery that does that. Now, I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, hopefully somebody will say down in the comments where you can get, a higher amperage battery. But, if it puts out the same amount of amps as an 18650, it's going to hit just like an 18650. It's just battery life. But, okay, so this battery's at 4 volts. So I'm going to go ahead and chuff on this thing and see how it is. Now look, it looks kind of silly with like your standard Addies. I mean, this Addy sits flush with my with my Keen. So I mean, all right, here we go. Man, I like that Autumn. So yeah, I mean there it is. I mean it's a tube, man. It's got some bullshit serial number on it. 6564. It is what it is. I mean it's a 26650 mechanical clone, and you can pick these up. In brick and mortar you should be able to pick them up for $50, maybe less. Online you can pick them up 30, 40 bucks. But again, I was told this is H Cigar. He sells a lot of other H Cigar products, so I'm liable to believe him. But that's it. I mean, 26650 Hades. I mean, there's not anything to really get up close and personal about. I mean, it's really not. I mean, it's silver contacts. It's a battery tube. It's a floating 510. So it is what it is. I really like it. I really like vaping on this thing because I like the hand feel of it. But so until then, thank you all for turning in and vape on, people.